Hello everyone. Thank you for tuning in to episode 7 of Living Blissfully in the Digital Fast Lane. We are so fast, right? It's already episode 7 now. And in today's episode, we are going to talk about how can digital entrepreneurship spark personal discovery and fulfillment. So have you heard of this phrase called, if you are not growing, you are dying, right? I am experiencing my steepest learning curve now since I started my digital business. And I love what I am doing right now, right? 2 years and 3 months into the business, I am still learning new things. And that is just amazing. It's very different from working in a job, right? In the past, every day is a routine, right? It's about waking up, going to the office, and then trying to finish off the pile of workload, right? And then end work, take the public transport or any form of transport to go home, and think about what to eat for dinner. And then perhaps after that, it's like Netflix, and then sleep. And then the cycle just repeats itself every day about the same, right? At least for me, it's like that. And like what I know then, right, my knowledge, my skill then is sufficient for me to get my monthly paycheck already. There is not really a need to upgrade or learn new things, right? Whether I upgrade or not, perhaps I still get my monthly paycheck, right? And every single day, I only have the time and energy to deal with the growing workload, right? Every day we just have the time and energy to do that, right? And there is no space for us to think about growth, for us to think about, what we want in life. And if there is the time for that, if there is that space, right, I would be thinking like, what would I do on a weekend? I would be thinking about fun, like what should I eat on the weekend? Who should I hang out with? What to do? Where to go? Right? Those are the simple enjoyment as an employee, right? Like right now, I as a business owner, I care about my business, and the only way that this business is going to grow is when it is growing together with me. So for the business to grow, I need to grow as well, and that is important, right? Also, with a business, it gives me time and place flexibility. So allowing the space for me to think about myself, think about growing, improving what I want in life, and also gives me time to celebrate my achievements, right? So if you ask me if digital entrepreneurship sparks personal discovery and fulfillment, my answer is yes. So let's get into today's topic. How can entrepreneurship spark personal discovery and fulfillment? So why? Why is a sense of self and fulfillment important? Well, it is crucial for our overall well-being and satisfaction with life, right? Understanding who we are, what we value, and what brings meaning to our lives, right? This helps us to feel connected to ourselves and also with others, right? It's important, right? Feeling fulfilled contributes to our emotional well-being. It gives a sense of satisfaction and contentment, leading to high levels of happiness and lower stress and anxiety, right? A strong sense of self and fulfillment acts as a buffer against life challenges, right? We know who we are, and then there is no need for external validation. So that's why it is important, right? Then why? Why do we care about self and fulfillment? Because they are fundamental to our overall well-being, happiness, and sense of purpose in life, right? It enriches our daily experiences and enhances our overall quality of life. I totally agree with that, right? Because right now I feel that I have a purpose in life, and to help people is really so meaningful, right? Research has also shown that individuals who experience a high level of fulfillment to have better physical and mental health outcomes. That is what I experience as well, right? They may also experience lower levels of stress, anxiety, and have a greater resilience to life's challenges. So, yes, say yes to healthier and more balanced lifestyle. And we will also have better quality of relationships with others, right? When we are secure with ourselves, we are able to form better and more meaningful connections with others. Then you may wonder, like, what does this got to do with entrepreneurship? And how does entrepreneurship contribute to personal discovery and fulfillment? Well, I would say that it's really about the mindset shift, right? In the past, when I was working, right, as an employee, it is easy to run away, right, to avoid things that we do not like doing, right? Um, there is like, if we want to, we can always quit. And then there's this change of environment, right? But what we often don't realize is that when we quit, yes, it does look like, yes, we are changing a new environment. We are going into something different, maybe better. But what we don't realize is that we are still the same person. And it's really very easy for us to recreate the same problem that we faced in the previous job, right? For example, if let's say like let's say I am a very caring person, right? Whatever people ask me to do, I say yes, okay, I can take on more workload. Yes, I can help you with things, help you with that, right? I can take on more uh, jobs, jobs, job scope other, on top of what I already have. Yes, if I am a person like that, right? And then I get frustrated in environment like that, I quit. I change a new job, right? And there being the same person in the new job, it's also very easy for me to again say yes to other people. It's still very easy for me to take on more jobs, right? And people can see that, and people take advantage of that, unfortunately. And so that's what I mean by we recreate the same problem that we faced previously, and it's it's very easy for that to happen, and we still face it. End up we are in the same environment again, right? Because whatever we do out there, right, whatever happens to us, a part of it is the other party, and the other part of it is ourselves, right? And it's the interaction that causes certain things to happen certain ways. So if we don't change ourselves, changing the environment does not really help that much. Over time, it just takes time that the same thing, there's a high chance that is going to happen again, right? That's what I encounter every time I change a new job, right? So it's about the mindset shift that helps to contribute to personal discovery and fulfillment in entrepreneurship. Because as a business owner, right, our scope, it's so much wider than in a job. There are so many things that we need to take care of, and we take responsibility for our business, and so we cannot run away from things that we do not like doing, things that we fear. We cannot run away, or rather we choose not to run away because of this mindset shift, and we want to be better at it, right? Because we do not run away, it gives us a chance to learn and grow. Make sense? Right? So I feel that like in a job, right, I adjust to fit in, I adjust to impress people. I do not adjust to grow. But in a business sense, I choose to adjust to grow, right? So in entrepreneurship, right, I need to like dig deeper into my own strengths and weaknesses. I need to recognize my strengths. I need to acknowledge my weaknesses. And yes, although I have those strengths, I can work on it, I can build on it. And then there are my weaknesses that I must do something about it, or at least I need to do something about it one day when I feel more comfortable. I cannot run away from it forever. And really facing those fears make me grow so much, right? It pushes us to face challenges and our fears and to step out of our comfort zone. That is what the spirit of entrepreneurship that is different in a job that pushes us to grow. And of course, through like growing, right, there is this sense of satisfaction and it actually feels very, very good, right? And it's just the mentality is different, right? In having the time, right, in the business sense, right, I have more time in some ways compared to working in a job, right? I have more time to look inwards and for me to reflect and have real actions, right? I understand that in a job, sometimes our role is just to make sure that we clear our work, clear the tasks that we have on hand. And really, there is not much time or not much interest for us to change anything sometimes, right? So having the time is important that allows me to reflect and think about actions, think about what to do next that really help me to grow, right? And um, as I am trying like new things, right? I kind of like pushes myself to step out of my comfort zone to do new things, right? And I start to realize that, oh, actually, there are things that I enjoy doing. Maybe in the past, I do not know about them, and maybe I would never imagine myself doing them and enjoying them. But as I try new things, yes, I discover new things and also have more time to learn like new hobbies, new interests, and things like that. So it really helps in terms of personal discovery and fulfillment, right? Then, yeah, so for my own story, yeah, what have I gained during my digital journey, right? As I mentioned, right, I learned things that I may have run away from in the past. I somehow I need to face them. I want to grow because the success of the business is in my hands. I am in control of my business. If I refuse to grow, am I telling and teaching the business to stop growing? Right? So I need to step out of my comfort zone. And true enough, I do make mistakes. I make mistakes that hurt people, hurt myself, right? And I take time to reflect and think about my next course of action because what's has already happened has happened. Right? We cannot change that, but we can change the future. We can improve, right? So this whole journey has really like transformed me into a problem solver, and I realized how important that is because I no longer look at issues as like a permanent problem, and it doesn't like bugging me like that. So I look at when I face something, yes, I will think of solution. I will try to solve it, and over time, this also helps me build my confidence that oh, actually, I have the ability to solve problems, and because of that, yeah, I become happier as well, right? Then I also have become a better presenter, better communicator, and also better at managing my own emotions. Like I am not good at doing live session like that. I am still not good. I am just better than episode 1. Right? I'm not very comfortable, but I would say that I am less nervous compared to episode 1 because I commit myself to do this every week, right? Nobody is an expert on the things that he or she does for the first time. We get better and become perfect at it as we work on it, as we do on it consistently. So I see myself progressing, and that is my motivation to do more. And I also know that I am adding value to my audience here. Yeah, so I may drag myself to present, and maybe I force myself, but I am progressing. And I remember when I was working, I part of the job scope, I need to present. And I really drag myself to do it. I force myself to do it, to impress people. And at the end of it, right, it didn't occur to me to go and think about what's my problem or what can I do to be better. It's just like very annoying task that I need to do. So it's like I presented, and like at the end of it, it's like, phew, I finished. And the next time when I have to present again, nothing changes. I still present it the same horrible way because it's not important for me to grow. It's not important for me to be better. It's just something that I need to do. I don't like to do, and I just want it to end quickly. So that was my mindset then. But now it's really something that I am challenging myself to do, and really the progress is significant, I would say. Right. Right now I also find myself better at taking photos, video editing, and also in expressing myself. Because in a business, right, I think all business is a people business. So we need to be good at communicating, at expressing ourselves. Um, I in the past I don't enjoy socializing, and I'm kind of awkward around people as well. Even taking like calling to make reservation, it's something that scares me. Yeah, but you see what I am doing right now, and I need to celebrate my own improvement, my own progress, right? So I really see my growth, and the personal growth as a business owner is really, really different. It's something that we want to do, and we get comfortable doing, right? And feeling very happy to take on challenges, overcome challenges, right? And it's not because of something that someone tells me to do. It's different. It's what we commit ourselves to do. And that is what I have gained the most, that changed my mindset so much to help me be a better person. And the best part that I like, right, is that what I am doing now, right, I get to help people. I get to change the lives of people for the better. Yes. So this is what I enjoy doing. And so what did my personal growth lead me to become? Of course, I am happier and much more confident. If you watch my previous episode, you will, I think one of the episodes I covered saying that I lost my confidence in workplace, because in the workplace, um, the environment is such that people are focusing more on our weaknesses, right? Anything that we are not good at, they highlight it. They tell us, oh, you need to speak out more, you need to do this more. You are not good in leadership, so I send you for leadership programs, courses, and things like that. So it's in the workplace, it's more of putting more focus on our weaknesses and things that we are not good at. People will highlight that to us, and if we happen to stay in that kind of environment, we will keep thinking that we are not good, right? So I'm happier now, and I've gained confidence back, knowing that I can overcome any challenges as long as I set my mind to do it. And I also less affected by the opinions of others, because through all the progress that I have, right, I've gained confidence, and it's helping me with knowing my own self-worth. And I start to realize that whatever people say, that is their opinion. It's not a fact, right? And it's not like everybody gets to see the full me, the real me, right? Some people only get to see a part of my life, or under certain circumstances. They never get to know the real me. So it's okay, they can have their own opinion. It's just like how we judge people too, right? So I am less affected knowing that I cannot control that, and people can have their own opinions. It's just opinion, it's not a fact. It doesn't affect me, right? And also I can regulate my emotions better now, and I also take shorter time to recover from setbacks. Yes, because like when I was working, right, I get affected by what people say, uh, maybe all the gossips that is happening, things like that. And and now, right, um, my setbacks are much bigger, are much bigger. So it becomes that, those things that used to affect me in the past, that matter becomes very small, right? So I'm really like opening up my eyes right now to know that there are actually more important things, bigger things for me to worry about, and really opinions of other people is just very small, negligible now. Yeah, so I take shorter time to recover, because there will be ups and downs in an entrepreneur journey. There will be, and a lot of the times the down is very personal. It's about self-doubt and things like that. It's not about what other people say. So the only way for us to overcome that, right, it's only ourselves that can pull ourselves up. And I am also more understanding and accepting of different people, different personality type, different opinions. Mm, Last time when I was working, it's easy for me, like, oh, this person I can't click with. Yeah, then I don't go lunch with this person. I don't interact much with this person. But in the business world, it's not like that. I face challenges, difficulty in communicating, right? Certain personality type is difficult for me to talk to. I want to um, dig deeper into that. I want to be better at that, right? So this is different, really different, compared to working and as a business owner. Then now I have clear goals in life, and every day, right, is a new day for me to work towards them. It's just different. It's just having the meaning and purpose in life. And and also, one thing that I should celebrate is that I now have a habit to rent to read, habit to read. So I think in the recent 2 years, I have read more books than I ever had in my entire school years. So that also helps me to set a very good example for my children, right? And when I read, yeah, then they also have the tendency to pick up a book as well. So yeah, I never knew that I can be a reader. It's, so what happened is that I used to read storybooks, and now when I am as a business owner, I start to read books that um, are more business related, no longer storybooks, right? And then I find myself really, really enjoying such books. So maybe that was why I didn't like reading in the past, because I didn't find the type of books that I like reading. So now I have this habit, and it's really good. It's helping my children as well. So it's good. And I also practice affirmation and gratitude daily. Right. I have I wanted to practice this, but it's very challenging on my own. And so I asked my business partners if they want to do this together with me. Right. So we have a group chat. Then every day, the chat is just filled with morning affirmation, and then we have our evening gratitude. We have 10 of us, I think 10 of us in the group chat, and it's so nice every day just to be part of it, and also reading the affirmations and gratitudes of others. That really helps me to notice the little things in life that, yeah, I really enjoy my business journey. And that is all that I have to share today. I hope you enjoy today's sharing and you get something out of it, right? So that's all. I am Priscilla. I am a digital business mentor, and I am here to help others change their lives for the better, right? With digital business, mothers get to enjoy more quality time with their children and have more time for self-love and to take care of their well-being. Remember that we are not just mothers, we can create a lifestyle best for ourselves and our family. Thank you for tuning in. I hope this sharing gives you a better understanding of digital business and how sense of self and fulfillment is good for us, right? So I hope you get something out of today. Thank you, and goodbye. Bye bye.